Whiskers was not a brave cat. He was a grey, slightly plump tabby who preferred sunbeams to adventures, and believed that problems could be solved with a long nap. But the palace kitchens fed him cream every morning, and when Princess Elara's golden crown vanished the day before her coronation, the entire household panicked. Guards tore apart tapestries. Maids wept into aprons. The queen promised a lifetime of salmon to whoever found it. Whiskers watched from atop the pantry shelf, tail flicking. He didn't care about coronations, but he did care about salmon. And he had seen something shiny vanish down the dumbwaiter shaft 2 nights ago, while everyone else was busy scolding the page boys. That evening, Whiskers squeezed into the narrow shaft and slid 3 floors down on his belly, landing in the dusty laundry cellar. Moonlight leaked through a cracked window, glinting off piles of royal linens. There, half buried under a mountain of silk stockings, sat the crown. A low hiss stopped him cold. Around the crown was Sable, the magpie who terrorized the palace gardens. Her black feathers gleamed oily blue, and one beady eye fixed on Whiskers like a thrown dagger. "Mine," she croaked. "Shiny." "Mine," Whiskers trembled. He hated birds. They mocked him from rooftops. But the promise of endless salmon pulled at him stronger than fear. He took 1 step forward. Sable flared her wings and screeched. Whiskers did the only thing his lazy heart knew. He flopped onto his side and showed her his belly, the universal cat sign of "I'm harmless, please don't murder me." Sable hesitated. Magpies are vain, and Whiskers' belly was exceptionally soft. While she preened, admiring her reflection in the crown's largest sapphire, Whiskers inched closer. Then, with the speed of a cat who once stole a roast pheasant, he hooked a claw under the crown and bolted. Sable flew after him. Whiskers raced up the spiral servants' stairs, crown banging against his teeth, magpie talons raking his tail. He burst through the kitchen door, skidded across the checkerboard floor, and leapt straight onto the queen's breakfast table. The queen screamed. The king dropped his teacup. Whiskers dropped the crown onto the tablecloth, it gleaming brighter than the morning sun. Silence. Then the princess laughed and scooped Whiskers into her arms. Sable, realizing the room was full of brooms and angry humans, shot out the window with a furious squawk. That night, Whiskers lay on a velvet cushion beside the princess's throne, wearing a tiny collar of gold thread. A silver bowl overflowed with salmon, which she fed him. The crown sparkled on Elara's head as she was crowned before the kingdom. And though Whiskers purred loud enough to rattle the stained glass windows, he was already asleep, dreaming of sunbeams and cream.